What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and we got some top five mid-year awards, and now we're in the knockout section. I love this part of the section. I love looking back at some of these knockouts. Some of them hurt, some of them were pretty cool, some of them had me super super happy, and some of them were well deserved. But yeah, it is what it is. I love doing this part. Yeah, a lot of great knockouts this year. But yeah, man, let's get to the list. At number five, I gotta go with Grant Dawson's ground and pound win over Leonardo Santos. Basically, like a buzzer beater too. It was very, very, very close to the end of the third round, and some people had him down. So that was pretty crazy. I mean, that in terms of ground and pound finishes like that, I mean, it was pretty savage the way he got him out of there. And I mean, this kid's really, really impressive. And what he's done right here, he kind of puts himself in a really good, category in the division. And I mean, I was impressed. I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie to you. He impressed me there. So I had to put him at number five. Maybe I'm missing somebody. There's obviously maybe better knockouts, but I had to put him at at number five. And at number four, this broke my heart. Watching this, you can probably find it on the live stream. I do have it. I do have it on my YouTube channel. But Shane Burgos versus Edson Barboza. This was heartbreaking to watch. Great fight. I think this is actually, a very underrated fight. I had it, 1-1 going into the third round. I thought Shane won the second. I thought Edson won the first. But dude, Edson, he sent my boy to the shadow realm with that one. That delayed KO was crazy. Probably craziest. Besides, I think Charles Oliveira beating Chandler, that was the craziest part of the night, man. That was insanity. Watching that happen to him, and I mean, that was such a vicious KO. It was so crazy, like, and it was hard for me to watch Shane go through that. But it is what it is. Edson got it done. Good on Edson. But yeah, that one sucked for me watching this. But it is what it is. And at number three, I gotta go with something that made me happy, even though some of these actually made me kind of sad. Kumar Usman's knockout over Jorge Masvidal. Now, obviously, there is a lot of one-punch KOs. There's a lot I could add here. Obviously, this was, I mean, so beautiful. He literally murdered this man. I mean, literally murdered him. So, and this was a man that everyone thought couldn't get murdered. This was a guy that everyone's like, oh my god, Gamebred's chin is unbreakable, blah, 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 blah. And all I ever wanted to see was him get knocked out. I didn't think he was going to get knocked out the way he did. I predicted actually a TKO finish. I predicted Usman by third round TKO, but I thought it was going to be more ground and pound. I wanted him to basically do how Grant Dawson did Leonardo Santos. I wanted Usman to do that, and I mean, hey, he got pretty damn fucking close, man. I remember not in the first fight, but in the second fight with the ground and pound. I mean, he lit him even after he got knocked out. He fucking gave him a fucking goddamn 3-piece and a soda. So this was pretty bad for the Masvidal fans, and I honestly it shut them up, and they didn't open their mouths anymore because they was yeah running. Some of them was running their mouth to me on Twitter and on IG on the comments, and they lucky I can't find them no more. But man, it is what it is at the end of the day. But really good on my guy Marty. Never mind. I said I wouldn't call him Marty. My guy Usman. He will forever be my guy for that one. And at number two, this is a one I wouldn't say I felt sad about because I'm in a weird gray area on this one. But at number two, I gotta go with Yuri Prochazka's spinning elbow knockout over Dominick Reyes. Now, obviously, I did pick Reyes. This one, I kind of, I've always seen some holes in Yuri, but you guys remember when I made my breaking news video, I actually was leaning towards Yuri, and I had a big dislike for Dominick Reyes. For damn near his whole career, I've always had a problem with this guy. But I just remember this crazy fandom over Yuri kind of almost made me sympathize with Reyes, where it was like, you know, you guys love this guy Reyes, and now it just shows you the bandwagon and just the attitude of some of these MMA fans on how they switch up, they switch up on people and how fickle they are, and how they like one toy and they throw away the old toy, and damn near this is what this fight was, you know. I felt really bad for Reyes here, I actually felt bad for him. Um, I didn't think that was gonna happen to him like that. This was I would say a worse knockout than his knockout loss to Jan Blachowicz. He was still, you know, he was still alive basically, in there. This one was it left a salty taste in my mouth. Honestly, it just, oh man, I was like, God damn it. And it wasn't like he didn't have a chance against this guy, but the thing with me and Reyes is that did he have this coming? A part of me thought yes, but I don't think he had this one coming to him, actually. I feel like the Jan Blachowicz one was a well-deserved knockout, but this was brutal, and the way Yuri did it to him, and it really, it sat in my head that the one guy that has to take care of Yuri Prochazka, we have this problem, this fucking imposter, this undercover bum, in my humble opinion, is Alexander Rakic, and I think he is the only guy that has to take care of business with this dude, and take him out of there. That's how I honestly feel. But I thought Reyes could really do it, and he had a chance. He had moments, but he just, this is gonna sound pretty mean, but just wasn't tough enough. For Yuri, or durable enough. That I think a piece of that kind of was taken away from him, and I don't know where he goes from now. I think I probably like him more now than I did before, when you guys were fucking sucking him and riding his dick so much. But it is what it is at the end of the day with Dominick Reyes. I did feel for him though in this one. I was like, man, he didn't deserve to go out like that. But that's the game we play. You got a guy like Yuri in there, and sometimes you gotta really knock him out before he knocks you out. And but it's okay. Alexander Rakic will get this one back for Dominick, and he will take care of the trash in Yuri Prochazka. But that, it is what it is at the end of the day. And at number one, I gotta go with Corey Sandhagen's flying knee finish over Frankie Edgar. This was, spectacular. A spectacular finish. Crazy. Obviously, yeah, I did pick Frankie in this one. I thought Frankie had a chance. Obviously Frankie's my boy, one of my favorites of all time. To see him go out like that one hurt, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I've almost kind of got used to it, just seeing the Brian Ortega and then the Korean Zombie knockout. I was like, oh my God, again, Frankie, again. But it is what it is. He's a legend of the game. This hipster, man, I swear, he's been a guy that I just don't trust, at the end of the day. No disrespect to him. I think he's a good kid. I think, one day he can be something special. But, he's going to have to get over some of these goddamn scared problems that, he had over Aljamain Sterling. To go on the Joe Rogan podcast and just say you're scared of another man, it's just like, what's going on here? And ever since listening to that, and even and I didn't even like it when they were comparing him to Dominick Cruz, and it is what it is, how you feel about Dominick. But in my humble opinion, Dominick is a legitimate champion and a great fighter. And, people forget Corey Sandhagen, he was just a decision guy. Like, he was decisioning guys, He wasn't really knocking people out like that. He went to a decision with Lineker. I thought he lost that fight. And he went to a decision with Assunção. So he wasn't really doing a lot, but I just remember there was just weird hype about him going into the Aljo fight. And I think it's still on. I think I got the UFC 250 picks on my channel, but I think I said it on there. I was like, dude, what is going on with this? Like, Aljo's finna smoke this dude, So I was really happy that Aljo went out there and did what he did. But the division has moved and everything has changed, and my opinions of Aljo have completely changed on how I feel about that dude. So it's in a weird spot, and now everyone loves Corey, kind of because of the last two knockouts, the knockouts of Marlon and Frankie. But I still remember just how my original feelings about Corey. I do call him the hipster. He's a bit of a weirdo, but I mean, it is what it is. He had a great knockout, and I think honestly, this knockout's probably number 1 for the rest of the year. I think it's gonna stay like that for a minute. So, nothing against the kid, but nothing against anyone else going for knockouts, but I think this is gonna stay this way. But it is what it is. I said my piece about Corey. I just wanted to let y'all know. But it is what it is. What else? Oh yeah, honorable mention: Derek Lewis versus Curtis Blades. That was a great knockout. So I just wanted to add that in. Obviously, I know some people might be like, oh, how are you gonna add that and not, or how are you gonna add Grant Dawson, Leonardo Santos over fucking Derek and Curtis? And I love that knockout. Don't get it twisted. It's a pretty popular reaction video on my channel, but I don't know, man. It was a real battle. I just like the way, I don't know, the uniqueness of what Grant Dawson did, and it is what it is. I know some of y'all might be mad about that one, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. But at least I did mention it, though. I mentioned it. Maybe I might, switch my mind, and I might make it number 1. You never know. But it is what it is. Yeah, go follow me on my Instagram. Go follow me on my Twitter. If you're new, subscribe. Go click the notification button. Like, comment, share. Yeah, let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. And love y'all, and goodbye.